Uro was locked in battle with Yuta, the strongest groomer in Jujutsu history, and to gain an edge, she tries to distract Yuta by wearing zero clothes. However, this tactic doesn't work on him because he's married to a minor.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny it.
Meanwhile, Ryu, had been watching the whole thing, waiting for a moment to strike, and Yuta wanted nothing to do with that, so he started running away before things started to get bizarre. Ryu's curse technique channels the power of the Pompadour and emits a beam of pure aura that is deadly to most sorcerers, especially if you have been the victim of Slander. And after what happened earlier, even RCT couldn't save Yuta from the Slander edits, so he needed to stay away from those blasts at all costs. Even a slight touch was enough to leave Yuta with localized negative aura, and he wouldn't be able to handle much more of that. So he switched tactics and decided to bait Ryu into overheating his Pompadour so he'd lose his aura buffs. However, unfortunately for Yuta, back in Ryu's time, he was known as the honored barber, so even in the most dire of circumstances, he is able to give anyone a 10 out of 10 hairdo, including himself. With the Pompadour restored, Yuta gets blown back out of the building, and while he's midair, he gets third-partied by Uro, who blows his back out and sends him crashing into another building. Getting knocked around so much is really starting to take a toll on Yuta's aura, so he is forced to summon his external aura reserve, Rika, to stay in the fight. The first thing he does is have Rika hand him a diamond-studded arm sleeve he keeps exactly for situations like this, and with the boost from the arm sleeve, Ryu's blasts are much less effective against him. After several minutes of battle, Ryu, Uro, and Yuta are stuck in a three-way deadlock. But then Ryu starts beating his chest, and the other two immediately realize what he intends to do. He wants to go band for band, and no self-respecting sorcerer is going to turn down a chance to go band for band, so they all summon their function domains. The victor of this unprecedented three-way function was completely unpredictable, and it could have gone either way. But just as things were about to get started, the function got crashed by a roach infestation. The cockroach was indeed powerful, but by virtue of the fact that he's a bug, and he got packed up earlier by the strongest groomer of modern-day sorcery, he lacked the aura necessary to be invited to the function. And as expected, when a party gets crashed, the vibe dies. In the wake of the aura loss from the failed band for band, Yuta had temporarily lost access to his aura stockpile, so he had to use his trump card, the Steal Your Flow curse technique. This technique allows Yuta to unapologetically use another person's technique as his own, bar for bar, word for word. And the first thing he does is copy the flow of the Shiesty Sorcerer to unlock the sneaking technique, temporarily turning him into the sneakiest sorcerer. He then proceeds to sneak up on Uro, sending her flying right into an arm chop and a laser beam. And after that, he sneaks up on the roach as well for good measure. Now the only one left is Ryu, and Yuta could tell that he wanted to have a fair max power face-off. But you've got to remember, Yuta is the sneakiest sorcerer right now. So instead of taking the blast head-on, he steals Uro's flow and sends Ryu's blast right back at him, ending the battle in an uncontested, sneaky victory.